the thing that connects us the most is the one that makes us disconnected.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we can reach everything, everyone. We can find out about absolutely
Anything
everything.
we want.
But like the person in front of you just don't get a chance.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
bro.
usually are the ones that we love the most.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
the family, is the partner, is the teacher. And
Yeah.
you just...
I just think it's the worst when you're like, hey, Leo, like today, what was the... And then it's just like, what? Sorry?
Yeah,
and you're just like, fuck, you weren't even listening to me. I've just been talking to you, you know?
Do you think it could like, it's already happening, the thing with mental health as well, like how much we talk of, I always bring that up, like it's not even in a judgmental way, because I understand that if you don't go through episodes of like suffering with mental health, you will never understand. So you have to be empathetic. You have to have compassion for people who suffer from those things. You know, like you should never judge. You should never say, he's just being silly. You know, like you don't know. If you haven't
been there, you haven't
shut
been.
up.
Yeah,
just,
man, for sure.
You know, like be quiet.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
But one thing is for sure, we talk about it like never before. It's always a topic. And the kids are getting that. So they start to assimilate things way quicker than we used to. You know, like I've seen it because I teach and I see kids, like sometimes it comes as, I won't say an excuse, but like they are already aware of something that someone gave as a label or said something. Oh, but I have this. Oh, sorry, I can't do this because I have that. And again, not in a judgmental way, but like just interesting how the conversation already.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't think about that, bro.
Yeah, man.
Must be crazy. How long have you worked at the school for now?
8 years now, I think. Yeah. 8 years.
And you enjoy it though? Like you love it?
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
fun. Because
I
mean, I love working with kids. You know, I've always loved kids. Like, I mean, like I remember, like since when I was young, like even like little babies and like whatever, and like I just remember my mum and her friends like, oh, you're just so good with kids. You know, they just love you, and I think, I don't know what it is, but you know, it's just because they're so, you know, like just so into everything or whatever. And,
man.
you know, it's just, you can,
And the cool thing is that when you spend time with them, you see the changes. Yeah. Those are like the coolest things to see, you know, like some kids, they're so cool when they're little and then they grow up, like they change. You know, they're not that cool, or the opposite. Or they were like not interested. They never showed, like they were never happy about things. Like they were always like whatever, and then suddenly they grow up, and you're like, oh, you see them thriving. So like those things are the coolest to observe. I must say though, and this is something that I don't hide, and I feel like that's one of the reasons why I've been working in the educational system for so long, is that like I'm very skeptical about the educational system in the world, not just in New Zealand, not just like everywhere.
Yeah, come on, man.
Just like how we deal with social divisions. You know, like so when you understand how education works, and you understand why we still have very powerful people, misery, you know, like why we have the working class and all that stuff. So like all those things still exist because there's education kind of shaping that. Yeah, you know? Sure. So I like the educational space because it gives you freedom to think, and you can teach the kids how to think. I love that part of it. But I won't deny, and I'm very open to talk about that. Like, it's still shaping us as society. You know, people talk about that a lot. Oh, things don't change, you know, classes. And I'm like, of course it doesn't change because education haven't changed. If you look at the models from 100 years ago of like sitting in front of someone who is the authority and got the power, blah, blah, blah. Everything has changed, but that hasn't changed. So why would
And that doesn't work for me, eh? Like sitting in the classroom, like I'm such a hands-on person.